It's Sunday and I'm out of bed. I'm here at the home of Stourbridge Titans, that's the local baseball team, that's Thorns Community College, where they're taking on MK Coyotes, that's Milton Keynes, in a double header. And it's a sort of half-time break now, and I've come across Shaun Healy, who is the club president. Hello.
Hello, how are you doing?
I'm good. Could you quickly let me know what's happened so far? Because I've been sat here watching it, absolutely fascinated.
Well, the game was quite close all the way through. We were leading 4-2 going into the last inning. Milton Keynes scored 3 runs and took the lead. But fortunately, we were able to outscore them in the bottom of the 7th inning and take the win. So we've won the first game and we're just getting ready for the second game, which is due to start shortly.
So how many innings do you actually have a game then? What's the set amount?
Usually in baseball it's 9 innings, but to reduce the time and the travel implications, we usually play 2 games on one day, and they are 7 innings each. So we play 14 innings over the course of the day, but they're separated into 2 games.
So is that you play sort of 4 fixtures against every team in the league?
Yeah, so we'll play home and away, and we'll play them 4 times. So Milton Keynes have travelled to us today. We played them earlier in the year and we split down there. We won 1 game and we lost the game. So we've made a good start today. Hopefully we can carry on and take the second game as well.
I've noticed as well, you're more than just, say, the club president. You're actually one of the players.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I started playing baseball probably about 10-15 years ago at a club in Halzowen, which was known as the Birmingham Bulldogs. But I, really loved the game. Played a bit of baseball and softball in the States when I was out there doing some football coaching. And when I came back to work as a PE teacher, I set up the club here at Stourbridge and in 2011, and from then we've grown in size and numbers. We're now looking at about 25 players of all age groups, from 14 right the way through to myself, who's probably the eldest at 41.
Can anyone get involved as well?
Yeah, I mean, baseball's a great sport for that. It's lots of very specialised positions that you can take up. So you can, if you're really good at catching, you can go and play in the outfield. If you've got a really strong throwing arm, you can get yourself on the pitching mound and throw some fastballs and hopefully strike a few people out.
Cool. And what's your position then? Let's say, what's your position today?
Yeah, well, in the first game I played at second base, but for the second game I'm going to go behind the plate and play catcher. So it's like the backstop, or for those people who know cricket, probably like the wicket keeper.
I noticed something as well, actually. You're saying second base. It was you and Stu seemed to have some sort of a little agreement when one of the runners decided to get a little bit too far away from the base. Is that something you have constantly?
Yeah. Well, we practice on a Tuesday and a Thursday, and during those practices we work on team defence, so we make sure that we understand where we want to throw the ball at any given time, and by doing that and going through drills, we seem to do okay. So so we saw like systems that we use signs and stuff, and little indicators so that we know where the ball's going to go at any given time.
Brilliant. And so you've won the first sort of, I'm going to say leg, is that correct?
I mean, it's the first game, first game of 2 today.
And say if you win both of them, I'm under the impression there's a very good chance you can hit a playoff, is that correct?
Yeah, I mean, we are sitting in second in our league at the moment. If we win the second game today, we should finish second overall in our division. And then we'll go into the playoffs where we'll face teams from Northern England and Southern England. And should we make the final, we'll end up down in London playing at the National Stadium down at Farnham. Brilliant.
That could be an interesting experience, couldn't it?
Yeah, I mean, last year we did quite well. We managed to make the semi-finals, but sadly we were unable to beat the team from Norwich, and so this year we're looking to go one step better off and make the final.
Brilliant. Before I let you go and eat the rest of your break food or your dinner, I should call it. If I wanted to get involved, what would I do?
First thing to do is get yourself involved on Facebook and just contact either myself or Stuart Walton, and then get yourself down on a Tuesday night. We've had quite a good number of people that have joined the club this year, so we're very friendly. So if you come down on Tuesday night 6 o'clock, we have all the equipment that you'd need. So you just bring yourself down and come and have a look. I mean, even if you don't want to actively take part, there's plenty of other roles within the club which are very, very important to help the club run and exist, like ground staff, people doing equipment, people have prepared food for us today. So, there's, something for everybody, really.